Hey everybody, it's me Kayla Friday and welcome back to our channel here at Little Cotta Junction. Today we have a little bit of a different video. We're outside, as you can obviously tell. You can hear the cars going up and down the road, but today we're going to do an outside tour of our home. I know you haven't really seen the outside of our home in a while. It is not anything special. I am not a master gardener or anything of the nature, but today I'm going to just kind of show you what the outside of our house looks like and some plans that I have for our yard, and some different things we want to be doing whenever it gets a little bit cooler out and I'm not going to melt from standing out here. I've literally been out here 30 seconds and I'm already sweating and melting. But anyway, we're going to do a home tour of the outside of our home. So if you're interested in seeing what we do out in our yard, stick around and we're going to get right to it. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Buster, they're wanting to see what our yard looks like. Are you going to show them? Come on, let's show them what it looks like. Let's go. Okay, everybody. Y'all, I'm so sorry for all the loud cars. We are in a subdivision and we're right off of the main highway here in Clanton, one of the highways, so y'all just ignore all the cars going by. But this is our back porch here. We do live in a little kind of garden home, just a little slab home here in a subdivision. I had pressure washed off our porch, but as you know, I have a precious little pit bull that lives with us, and this is from a matter of days of it raining and him having muddy paws. So I've just, accepted it as a work of art. And everything that you see on Instagram is lies. Y'all know people don't live in those houses if they look like that. We live in our home. So coming out here on our back porch, I have these really inexpensive chairs. They came from Big Lots. We've had them for maybe 5 years. They've held up actually pretty good. And I think they were like $25 a piece. And they were really good money spent. Haven't had any issues, and I just change out the cushions whenever they start looking raggedy. I actually purchased these cushions this year from Target. They were 40% off after summer, so I really love those. And these pillows are actually just old Walmart pillows stuck in this pillow cover. I found these pillow covers on Amazon. And on our little table here, this table actually came from Farmhouse and Family several years ago, but I just have a little collection of plants. I will move all of these in when it starts to get a little bit cooler because they'll die out here. But I do have a pretty pothos plant that's just taken off, a really pretty rabbit's foot fern. And the reason it's called a rabbit's foot is it has these little tendrils that come out, and that's where your flowers come from, or your greenery, and they look like a little rabbit's foot. And then I have a really pretty peace lily here. Spinning to the corner here, I have this really old chest of drawers that I purchased at Dragonflies. You saw them in a recent video on our channel, but I thought it was just precious to use out here and store my stuff in on the back porch. And on top of that, I absolutely love this piece. It says Gone Junkin'. My precious friend Angie Barnett actually gave this to me at my housewarming, and she said she knew I just had to have it when she got it. And I'm so thankful because it remains to this day one of my absolute favorite pieces. And in that, I just have tucked in a couple of old terracotta pots. And next to that, I have this really big old terracotta pot with some more plants coming out. So not a whole lot going on. I told y'all we weren't master gardeners. Busty. I went by my aunt's house today and he smells her dog on me and he is tore up, y'all. He just can't understand. He said, "Mama, why'd you cheat on me? You know you're the only boy in my heart, Buster." Let's show him some more. Got to have our American flag hanging year-round because we are a patriotic bunch here at the Friday residence. So over here on this side of our house, I have created just a little flower bed. Y'all don't look at my dead grass. I'm telling y'all, if I didn't have weeds and dead grass, I wouldn't have anything. But right here at the corner of our house, it kept washing away. We really need gutters. But in the meantime, to keep it from washing away, I just put this really pretty little flower bed. The rocks actually came from Walmart. They were really inexpensive. I think they were like 88 cents a piece maybe last year. But over here, I have planted this Confederate Jasmine, and this thing has went wackadoodle. I literally trimmed this 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. And look at this bad boy. It needs another trimming. I'm gonna do it, but I had to film this video when it's not raining. And if you're here in Alabama, you know it has rained twice this year, once for 30 days and another time for 28 days. So we had to break it in here in between the rain. Then I just have another little metal piece here. I have a cute little bunny back there that has been overtaken by the Confederate Jasmine. I've got to cut him out and rescue him. But he's just kind of hidden back there. He's living his best life. And then over here I have an old bed frame, and in front of him I have a flare crow, aka a garden scarecrow. Got some really pretty variegated monkey grass, and I didn't even realize that this monkey grass had flowers, y'all. It has never bloomed like this. There's Buster's little ball back there, but look how pretty this is. And then I have my poor little pitiful hydrangea. Y'all, my mother has grown some of the most beautiful, breathtaking hydrangeas, or a hydrangea, and it is literally as big as this entire flower bed. But I just can't grow them. Stuff eats them. I've sprayed water and Dawn dish soap on them. I've sprayed 7 Dust. Tell me what to do to make my hydrangeas grow. Okay, then over here in this cute little truck, he came from Tractor Supply, and I have 2 half dead, oh my gosh, I'm having a blank here of what these are called. Oh my goodness, Lord help. Y'all know what these are called, and I do too, but I'm having a total brain fart. They were so pretty, but it's just so hot here in Alabama, nothing will grow. And over here I have my vinca that has just went berserk. It has gotten so big. I just put this in here for a pop of color, and it's done so good. And this little hanging basket actually came from Walmart. So I'll give you another little quick spin here. So walking over here on the other side of the porch, we have another little flower bed that I just put here to kind of create a barrier from the rain washing everything away. But I have just another little flower bed lined out with these pavers. And I have an old chicken feeder. There's one iris back there, one poor little pitiful iris or daylily. I can't remember which exactly that one is. I told y'all I'm not a master gardener. Then I have a azalea, some more of this variegated monkey grass, and then I am so tickled at the way this beautiful hibiscus has turned out. Y'all, look at this thing. It is just gorgeous. I had a beautiful yellow one last year, but I just love this. It's so pretty, and it's got so many blooms. It's just going to explode in the next couple of weeks. And then this on the corner, yes, those are some ant beds. I had to get out here and kill them, y'all. There are fire ants galore down here in the summers. But anyway, this little plant is actually called, I'm really not sure, I just call it a sedum. I actually broke off several little small pieces, just like a little boop, just break it off from my Aunt Penny, stuck a little piece in the ground last year, and this is what's come back. Literally, guys, it will take over everything. I also got the variegated monkey grass from Aunt Penny, just a little bitty piece, and look how it's grown. But that sedum is really good filler. It will just take over, and it's super cheap, and you literally never have to water it. I had some that was in a bucket that I had from like 2 summers ago, and I stuck the bucket in the garage when it got cold, started to decorate for spring this year, and literally sedum was sprouted in it and growing. It is the most hardy, crazy plant I've ever seen. It literally requires no water. But I also really like these 2 little lanterns. They are solar powered, and my mother got me those from Target online, but I do know that they also have them at Tractor Supply, and I just have them hung on 2 little shepherd's hooks. So over here, this is our newest project that I just love. This is our little potting bench, and it came from Amazon, and I put it together myself. I was so proud, but I just have it all decorated up cute. I love to collect terracotta pots, in case you can't tell. But down here on the bottom, I just have an old egg basket filled with different pots. And then just some flowers tucked in some old terracotta. Another little flower. Some cute little chippy ducks. I love this terracotta pot with this green. This is an old vintage garden tool. I had several of those. And then here, these are some terracotta pots I had actually made for our house, but I brought them out here. They say Jim, Ellen, Knox, and Esther, and those are my grandparents. They're all with the Lord now, but I loved having their names out here. Just some little architectural pieces. My gloves that I do use, as you can tell, because they are nasty. Woo! Got those at the Dollar General for $1. And then another little chippy duck. And this is really cute. When I actually get time to start using this again, these just slide back, little slats, and there's a little container in there for your dirt. Or your brown cow, if you're like me and use brown cow for everything. I just love this. Amazon special. Okay guys, now we are up here on top of my hill. There's our little house. And up here we've created a little sitting area. Have my nesting box that I normally have flowers planted in, but y'all, nothing survives up here. No matter what I plant, if it's in a pot, the squirrels will eat it. I have put mothballs and it does not work. I would put a fake snake, but I actually had to kill a real snake back there behind that brick a couple of weeks ago. So I don't even want to attract any more snakes. But they eat all of my flowers to the nub. But I just have pea gravel to make our little patio area. And then I have another cute flare crow. And she's tending to her garden with her little cute chickens. Got some more variegated monkey grass. I have another Confederate Jasmine that is not quite as cray-cray as that one down there at the house. But I have it lined up with this really pretty old, it's another piece of that headboard. This is actually the headboard and down there is the footboard. I have an old vintage shovel. And then this cute little vintage rusty chair that I have another cute egg basket with some more terracotta pots in. So that's this little corner. Then spinning over here, we have our little Walmart swing. That's actually very comfortable. We purchased it for a little over $100. And our fire pit. I've got some big spools that came from the cable company. My brother got those from me from somewhere, but I just have these out here for tables. And I have this old rusty pretty fan and some more terracotta. This little shelf back here actually normally houses our wood during the winter and the fall. So when we have fires, I put our pieces of wood here. But for now, I've just got this old metal basket and it has my lighter fluid and fire starter stuff in it. And then that's Buster's water bowl. But I got that really cute. It was actually like an old Lay's potato chip display shelf. And I bought that at a vintage picking event. Over here, I have this Japanese maple. I actually purchased it at Aldi for $14 about 5 years ago. And it has just gotten so big. It's so much bigger than I thought it would ever be. But I just love it. And it just hangs out up here. Got another little bench. This, y'all, real life here. This little pillow came from Walmart. It says Land of the Free. Right here, I've got this really pretty 3-basket planter. I don't have anything in it right now because everything is dying. It's so hot, but I'm gonna put some pretty mums in it for the fall. And then spinning around over here, I've got another little spool here for a table and just some little vintage goodies. This furniture, not the swing because I told you I got that from Walmart, but the rest of this furniture I got from my coworker. She was going to throw it away because it was rusty and I was like, heck no, I want it. So I went and got it for free and redid it, and it's just awesome and perfect for out here. Free is the best. You can't beat free, guys. Just showing you a little glimpse of one side of our home. I've got just some various junk, a cute little tricycle. That wheelbarrow was actually a dumpster dive find from my mother-in-law. That really pretty white piece of picket fence came from Angie Barnett. I have another little bicycle planter. I will put something in it in the fall, but it's literally just so hot outside. And then down there, I have a little bottle tree and a cute little plow. And this, y'all, is our new toy. I'm so excited. We got it back in April. This is our Ranger bass boat. So we're gonna be doing lots of cool stuff with that in the fall when it cools off a little bit, but we just love our boat. It's so fun. So now we are coming up the walkway here at the front of our house. And here in this front flower bed, we have an old vintage Schwinn bike I got at a local flea market. And I have some white mandevilla planted in front of that I'm trying to get to run up. Have this vintage star that I got from Aunt Penny. I got this. There's Buster Brown. Hey, Buster. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Then here I have this really cute, oh, y'all hear the kids next door playing, but I have this really cute planter. It is like a faux chicken feeder, and it came from Tractor Supply. And I have some lantana planted in there, and I will put that in the ground before it dies, because I'm going to show y'all this lantana from last year, and y'all are just going to die. It is humongous. Then I have this adorable little pig and some chickens and her babies. The baby chickens and the mama chicken came from Piper Classics, I think, and then the pig came from a show. Just spinning. Over here I have, I'll go up on the porch here in just a second, but over here I have this really pretty tobacco basket or tobacco stick star that came from the Brass Bear. And there is my sweet little boy and girl that I got at my sister-in-law's dad's estate sale. That's Emma and Tyler, as we say. A pretty little dragonfly. Here's my little boy holding his rabbit. I just loved this figurine. It was my absolute favorite. And then here on this shepherd's hook, I have an old wash tub that's planted with some lantana and another little flower. This is a little mini radio flyer wagon, and it has an old toolbox. And then I have some flowers planted there. But y'all, look at this lantana. Like literally, like it's humongous. I just don't think you can even realize how big it is. It was literally a tiny sprig like that up there was. And I planted it right here last year, and it was completely dead, and this is what it has done. I'm going to plant that other one on the other side of the house, and I'm just going to have this mess everywhere. It attracts butterflies like crazy, and it's so beautiful. Just some more stuff. And these are actually baby bed headboards and footboards that I got at Rustic Relics. Love that. And up on the porch, I have a collection of old oil cans here. And then this really pretty old lighter that has my pitchfork and my hoe. And then my rake. I tell them I got my pitchfork ready for if I need to be in an angry mob. Coming up on the porch, yes, y'all. Please, no ugly comments about my door. I know my door needs to be painted. I absolutely know that. I'm not blind. I'm just very busy. I promise we are going to paint it when it gets a little bit cooler outside so the paint won't dry too quick and look awful. There's Buster. But this is our front door that will soon be painted. Coming over here, I have this really cute little vintage sign I made myself. I stole this little piece of wood from Aunt Penny's house, and I wrote vintage on there and just kind of sanded it down a little bit to make it actually look a little more vintage. Y'all hear Buster whining? Buster! Buster! You're gonna come outside in just a second. Why are you pitching fits? But over here, I have this really pretty basket I actually bought from House of Five. It was either House of Five or Canterbury Lane. I can't exactly remember, but I bought that at University Pickers not too long ago. I absolutely love it. It's just beautiful. And I have two dying Boston ferns tucked down in there with some American flags. And then beneath it, I have another pot with more terracotta. Surprise! Y'all obviously know that's a theme around here. And then this really pretty glass jar that I bought from Angie Barnett for $1 with some cute little vintage garden tools. Over here on this side, I have some really cute vintage garden tools that I purchased from that estate sale last weekend, and a cute tobacco stick ladder. And then over here, I have this really pretty old watering can that was a find from Rustic Relics. This adorable baby high chair that came from Angie Barnett, and my sweet Aunt Penny gave me that little bucket, and I have my really pretty fern there. And down here, I've got this beautiful old pot that came from Angie Barnett as well, and it has a dying fern in it. Y'all, I promise it's going to be so much better for the fall. But everything's dying, and y'all, I water the heck out of it all. It's just so hot. It's literally like 94 degrees here today. And then this beautiful braided rug came from Target. Buster is just having a fit, y'all. Y'all, he's so tortured. Let me go get that baby. Well, guys, that is pretty much it for the outside of our home. It is literally like 95 degrees outside, so this video is not very long. I'm about to melt. I have on makeup because I had to go somewhere earlier today and have my hair done, but I am literally about to melt all my makeup off. My bra is sticking to my back. My shirt is sticking to my fat rolls, and it's just not pleasant. Y'all know I keep it real. I keep it real around here. But I hope you had a wonderful week. I hope you are going to have a great weekend. And I hope you enjoyed our outside tour. We have lots of different things we want to do. I do want to put some more furniture, like a different type of furniture out here on the back porch. Some sort of bench maybe, or even like a bench made out of pallets, just something bigger that we can all sit on and relax. I also would eventually love to extend our porch out with maybe some pea gravel, or even have like a wooden deck built out where we can put our grill. Our grill's at the corner of our porch right now, but just something to kind of extend our hosting space. Uh-oh, here comes a Buster Brown. Buster Brown incoming. Come here, Buster. Buster Brown incoming. Like a rocket. He just come in hot. But anyway, but we'll have to definitely wait for the lumber prices to go down before we even discuss that. Also, I've got to do some more works in the flower beds. It's just so hot right now. I'm not buying any more flowers because they're all gonna die. Like, I water these flowers daily when it doesn't rain, and it doesn't do any good. They just dry up like that. I also want to, in the top corner up there, you know, I have the sitting area over here, then back over there in that corner, I do want to make another little flower bed, like a little semicircle flower bed up there to just add some cute homey touches. And I do want to hopefully make a bigger fire pit up there in our sitting area. So lots of different things I plan on doing. It's just a matter of doing them and making time to do them. But I hope you have had, like I said, a wonderful week. I hope you have a great weekend. Just stay safe and blessed out there, and just continue to pray for your loved ones and pray for our country, and just pray for everyone that's having a hard time and dealing with illness right now. I know there's so many people sick. Just continue to lift them up in prayer, and we'll just see you on our next video. It's so glad to have you here. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to our channel and make sure you like this video. Give us a thumbs up if you like our content, and we'll see you next time. Buster, are you sniffing your mama? What? What are you doing? Oh, what are you wanting? You want to go play? All right, let's go. P.S. guys, me and Buster wanted to let you know, a lot of people have asked about this shirt. It says Save the Planet, Buy Vintage. I'm actually selling these. Buster's really excited. He wants you to buy a shirt. I'm selling these right now. They're on our Facebook group and on my Instagram. But if you don't have social media, I'm going to put my email right here. Email me and I will get you a t-shirt. I only have a few left. Buster. I have 3 mediums. I have maybe 7 large. Buster, hush. Y'all about to see him get in trouble. I have 7 large, I think 7 or 8 extra large and 2 2X left. So if you want one, message me, and if you don't get one this time, I'll be making another order soon. Love you.